Welcome back, chosen being. If you're here right now, it's because your soul is rising. Even if your mind is still trying to understand why certain people no longer feel as close as they once did. You may not fully know what is happening within you, but you can feel it. Something is shifting. There was a time when being surrounded by familiar people felt comforting. You laughed with them, shared your dreams, and believed they would walk with you forever. But now, something feels different. Conversations that once brought excitement may now feel draining. Group chats that once felt like home now feel unfamiliar. You still care, but you don't feel connected the same way anymore. Maybe you've noticed yourself becoming quieter around certain people. Not because you've lost your voice, but because the topics they engage in no longer match what your spirit desires. You may find yourself avoiding forced conversations, protecting your peace more, choosing solitude rather than being surrounded by noise. You're not becoming cold, you're simply growing. There might be moments where you're physically present with people, yet your soul feels miles away, listening to a deeper inner voice that keeps whispering, "You don't belong here anymore." And when that feeling hits, it can be confusing. You may wonder if you're changing in the wrong way, or if something is wrong with you. But in reality, nothing is wrong. You are simply evolving. The process of rising often comes with silent goodbyes. Not always through arguments or dramatic endings. Sometimes it's just the quiet distance that grows between souls who are no longer aligned. You start to sense that some people were deeply connected, not to your higher self, but to a version of you that existed before healing began. This can feel lonely, especially when you realize some people preferred the version of you who didn't set boundaries, who tolerated more than they should have, who stayed quiet just to keep peace, who didn't fully know their worth. But as you rise, you begin choosing peace over chaos, alignment over approval, and energy that nurtures rather than drains. Sometimes people say, "You've changed," not realizing that this change didn't happen overnight. It began the day you chose healing, the day you decided to stop begging for love, the day you started honoring your sensitivities, the day you promised your inner self that you wouldn't abandon your own soul just to remain accepted by others. There comes a point when your frequency rises beyond environments that feed on gossip, ego, or competition. You start craving deeper conversations, those that help souls grow, not wounds deepen. You stop feeling comfortable around people who laugh at trauma instead of healing it, who fear growth instead of embracing it, who drain energy instead of respecting it. Rising beyond people doesn't mean you are better than them. It doesn't mean you no longer care. It simply means you are stepping into a version of yourself that no longer fits where you once stood. It's like climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the quieter it becomes. Not everyone is meant to reach the top with you. Not because they are bad, but because their lungs may not be ready to breathe at that altitude. And that's okay. Sometimes distance is not rejection. It's redirection. It's protection. It's preparation. So if certain friendships feel heavy now, if some people seem distant, if you no longer feel aligned with what once felt familiar, understand this: you are not losing people. You are gaining yourself. This phase may feel silent, but it is sacred. It may feel like an ending, but it is actually the opening chapter to a more aligned journey. The kind of journey where you will eventually meet people who speak your language without translation, who align with your frequency without explanation, who do not fear your growth, but celebrate it with you. So breathe, chosen being. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming aligned. You are not walking away from love. You are walking toward higher love. You are not abandoning people. You are simply refusing to abandon yourself anymore. Stay here, because what follows will help your heart gently understand why rising beyond people is not loss, it is elevation.